Have you ever looked at the top students in your class and wondered, what's their secret? Do they have a super brain? Were they just born smart? Let me tell you a little secret. Most of the time, it's not about being born a genius. It's about building the right habits, and the great news is, anyone can build these habits. Today, I am going to share 6 powerful habits that can transform you from an average student into a top performer by 2026. Stick around, because habit number 5 is a total game changer that most people overlook. Let's jump right into our first habit, active recall. Now, what is that? It's the opposite of passively reading your textbook over and over again. Active recall means actively retrieving information from your brain. Think of it like this. Instead of just reading a chapter, close the book and try to explain the main concepts out loud. Or, create flashcards and test yourself. Why does this work so well? Because it forces your brain to work, to dig deep and find the information. This process strengthens the neural pathways, making it much easier to remember things during an exam. So, stop just rereading and start recalling. It might feel harder at first, but the results are absolutely worth it. Habit number 2 is spaced repetition. Our brains are designed to forget things over time. It's called the forgetting curve. Spaced repetition is the ultimate weapon against this curve. Instead of cramming all your studying into one marathon session the night before a test, you review the material at increasing intervals. For example, you might review a concept one day after learning it, then 3 days later, then a week later, and so on. There are amazing apps like Anki or Quizlet that can automate this for you. By spacing out your reviews, you're telling your brain, hey, this information is important. Don't forget it. It's like watering a plant regularly instead of flooding it once a month. This technique ensures long-term retention, not just short-term memorization. Now for habit number 3, which is all about efficiency, the Feynman technique. Named after the Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman, this method is pure genius for understanding complex topics. It has 4 simple steps. First, pick a concept you want to learn. Second, try to teach it to a complete beginner, like a 12-year-old, using simple language. Third, when you get stuck or can't explain something clearly, that's your knowledge gap. Go back to your study materials and fill in that gap. Finally, simplify your explanation even more and use analogies. If you can explain a complex idea in simple terms, you've truly mastered it. This isn't just about memorizing, it's about deep, genuine understanding. Let's move on to habit number 4, time blocking. Top students aren't just smart, they're masters of their time. They don't just have a to-do list, they have a when-to-do list. Time blocking is the practice of scheduling every part of your day. You dedicate specific blocks of time to specific tasks. For example, from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., it's solve math problems. From 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., it's review biology flashcards. This eliminates decision fatigue. You don't waste mental energy figuring out what to do next. It also protects your study time from distractions. When your calendar says study history, you know that's the priority. It builds discipline and ensures you're making consistent progress on all your subjects, not just your favorites. All right, are you ready for the game changer I mentioned? Habit number 5 is prioritize sleep and health. This is the one so many students sacrifice, thinking they can get ahead by pulling all-nighters. Big mistake. Your brain does its most important work while you sleep. It consolidates memories, clears out toxins, and prepares you for the next day of learning. A sleep-deprived brain can't focus, can't learn, and can't recall information effectively. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every single night. Similarly, what you eat and how much you move matters. A healthy diet fuels your brain, and regular exercise reduces stress and improves cognitive function. Think of your body as the hardware and your knowledge as the software. If the hardware is failing, the software won't run properly. Don't just study hard, live smart. And finally, we have habit number 6. Cultivate a growth mindset. This is the foundation upon which all other habits are built. A person with a fixed mindset believes their intelligence is static. They think, I'm just not good at math. They avoid challenges to avoid failure. But a person with a growth mindset believes their abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. They see challenges as opportunities to grow. When they fail, they don't see it as a final verdict, they see it as a lesson. They say, I'm not good at math asterisk yet asterisk. This small shift in perspective is incredibly powerful. It turns you from a passive victim of your circumstances into an active creator of your success. Embrace challenges, learn from your mistakes, and understand that effort is the path to mastery. So there you have it, 6 habits to transform your academic life by 2026. Let us do a quick recap. 1. Active recall. Test yourself instead of just rereading. 2. Spaced repetition. Review material at increasing intervals. 3. The Feynman technique. Explain it simply to understand it deeply. 4. Time blocking. Schedule your success. 5. Prioritize sleep and health. Fuel your brain and body. And 6. Cultivate a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to improve. Remember, becoming a top student is a marathon, not a sprint. It's not about one heroic study session. It's about the small, consistent habits you build day after day. Start small. Take just one of these habits and incorporate it into your routine this week. Once it feels natural, add another. Before you know it, you'll be studying smarter, not just harder, and seeing incredible results. You have the potential to achieve amazing things. It all starts with building the right system for success. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more study tips and strategies. Let me know in the comments which habit you're going to start with first. I'd love to hear from you. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.